Today, we turn our attention to a critical development in international relations that has captured the global spotlight. Iran's Supreme National Security Council has ratified a 2-week ceasefire with the United States. This decision marks a pivotal moment in the ongoing 2026 Iran war, a conflict that has reverberated far beyond the borders of these two nations, impacting global trade, energy markets, and international diplomacy. The ceasefire, announced by Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, introduces the possibility of a significant de-escalation in tensions, allowing for safe passage of ships through the strategically vital Strait of Hormuz and suspending Iran's defensive operations, provided no further strikes occur on its territory. To appreciate the full magnitude of this ceasefire, we must consider the backdrop against which it unfolds. The Strait of Hormuz is a crucial chokepoint, channeling roughly 20% of the world's oil supply. Any disruption in this narrow waterway has the potential to send shockwaves through the global economy, driving up energy prices and straining supply chains from Europe to Asia. Over the past year, military exchanges between Iran and the U.S. have raised the specter of a broader regional conflict, with fears that such a confrontation could draw in key allies like Israel and Saudi Arabia. This ceasefire is not just a pause in hostilities. It is a testament to the fragile but persistent efforts at diplomacy that have been ongoing since last year. Prolonged negotiations, often conducted indirectly through intermediaries, have sought to curb the escalation of military activities. Central to these discussions has been the Islamabad Accord, an agreement brokered with the intent to create a neutral venue in Pakistan's capital for both nations to engage in substantive dialogue. This choice reflects a strategic calculus, as both sides seek a trusted environment to explore pathways to peace. The announcement of the ceasefire has evoked mixed reactions within Iran. State media portrays it as a strategic victory, a move that preserves national sovereignty while opening the door to potential diplomatic gains. Yet, this sentiment is not uniformly shared. In Tehran, pro-government protests have erupted, with demonstrators voicing vehement opposition to any perceived compromises with the United States. This underscores the complex internal dynamics within Iran, where hardliners remain skeptical of any pause in hostilities, viewing it as a potential weakening of the nation's strategic posture. The implications of this ceasefire extend well beyond the immediate cessation of military activities. Should negotiations progress successfully, there is potential for a broader easing of sanctions on Iran, a move that could stabilize global oil markets and alleviate inflationary pressures. For the United States, it offers an opportunity to redirect focus toward domestic priorities and strategic alliances in the Indo-Pacific region. Conversely, a breakdown in talks could reignite violence, threatening to destabilize the Persian Gulf and prompt military interventions by other global powers. Markets have responded with cautious optimism, reflected in early gains in oil futures. This reaction suggests that investors are anticipating a reduction in geopolitical risk, should the ceasefire hold and lead to smoother trade routes. Politically, this truce represents a crucial test for the efficacy of multilateral diplomacy in today's era of great power rivalry. A successful outcome could set a precedent for resolving other international flashpoints, reinforcing the role of diplomacy over military confrontation. Looking ahead, the 2-week window of this ceasefire remains narrow. Sustained commitment from both Tehran and Washington will be essential to ensuring that this fragile peace holds. The stakes are high, with long-term implications that could reshape dynamics across the Middle East. From nuclear non-proliferation talks to broader counterterrorism efforts, the potential for a comprehensive deal might foster regional stability, yielding benefits for global security and economic prosperity. In conclusion, the ceasefire between Iran and the United States is a momentous development in international affairs. It offers a glimpse of hope for de-escalation and diplomacy in a region fraught with tension. Yet, the path forward is fraught with challenges, requiring steadfast dedication to dialogue and compromise. As we watch these events unfold, the world holds its breath, aware that the outcomes of these negotiations will resonate far beyond the shores of the Strait of Hormuz, influencing global politics and economies for years to come.